Hello, this is a 2 handicap game played in the Osaka League where white won quite impressive by killing half board, the big dragon on the right side and then the top right corner. That top right corner could die earlier. And also, white shouldn't lose these stones in the top left. White had a chance to capture some stones earlier and just keep everything connected. But anyway, it's a massive victory, so let's check it out. Typical for 2 handicap to start like this and then approach another corner. Well, obviously here white had the option to go for mini Chinese or just make a shimari like 03, 04, but it's fine to attack another corner, and it could also be the inside approach. So black approach high, then white plays the one space low tight pincer, then black attaches in the corner, absolutely fine. So we have a basic variation with the hane and then tiger mount. After the hane, white can think about a 2-space jump in order to develop faster. Usually here, black will go out either Kosumi or Keima. Keima it's more common because of the leather, and the leather is fine for black. White can extend with a Keima or a 2-space jump on the bottom, then black will hit the vital point. And this is a basic follow-up. Here white has to play hane on the first line. If white wants to go for a capture with r6, because obviously when white plays q6, black has enough liberties, so now black will kill the corner faster. So if white tries to kill by playing r6, black is not going to Atari and allow the connection underneath like this. But even if this happens, it feels a little bit slow for white because white invests a stone here when actually this stone can be played somewhere else. But black can go down in order to try to kill the corner and keep everything separated. Now, if white plays s6 to remove another liberty, there are 2 liberties against 3. If black goes in the corner, white will kill faster. Black starts the ladder with this move. So that's why the ladder, it's important to be working for black. And in this case, black has a stone in the top left corner. So if that stone is white, this Joseki is not longer an option for black. So black is not going to play n5 in the first place. So if this ladder is good, that's a collapse for white, because the stones in the corner just die for no reason. Therefore, here white plays the hane on the first line, then black has to capture the stone. If black tries to be ambitious with a block, then we have Atari, Atari again, and capture everything. No, that's a disaster for black. So black will capture this stone, Atari from behind, take, and white extends. In this case, probably white extends high, because white already had the stone at r14. But otherwise, just finish the Joseki with a 1-space jump. So this is a very basic pattern where white tries to develop fast both on the right side and the bottom. So now back to the original game. We have a tiger mount, which is the classic Joseki. And here, usually black will go out with a Kosumi, and this prepares Miai between putting pressure at m4 or hit the vital point at r6. So here when white extends on the right side to prevent being pressed down with r6, black will continue with a pressure move at m4. Now the basic follow-up is to jump, then cut, usually is the inside cut, and then in this case, according to the Joseki dictionary, white can just tenuki, play away, and then black will catch another stone here on the bottom to get rid of the aji, but it's gote, so white will play away again. So this is an old-fashioned Joseki, but we don't get to see it too often nowadays, because these days we see a lot of variation where white plays a 2-space jump right away, then black will bump, play the vital point, white extends on the bottom, black feeds the corner, and white extends on the right side. But this is an absolutely fine Joseki for both black and white, because black secures the corner and white got to position both on the bottom and the right side, but the shape is a little bit loose. So later on, black can invade like this, or on the right side, for example, black has this kind of vital point, then hane and connect. So this is the follow-up in Yose, and it will still reduce a lot. But that's a Joseki to remember. Now this bump is not necessary here. White can go out with a 1-space jump or a Kosumi. The idea with the 1-space jump is that when black comes out here, white can put pressure on the bottom. So you don't need to waste a move at m3. That can help black more than white in this case. So If black comes out at h3 to reinforce l3, black will just cap and try to catch the 3 stones in the corner, which are heavy. So that's why it's better to simply consider the one space jump or Kosumi, because for black it's the next move here. If white plays away, let's say white slides in the corner, black wants to surround this stone by playing Kosumi or attach to cover and connect his stones. He doesn't want to play the bump at m3 and force white out and still keep the stones separated. Therefore, the bump wasn't the best option here. There are other situations where you can play the bump. But here black can go out, and then when white jumps, this exchange, it's already a little gain for black. So it wasn't towards white's advantage. But black played the pincer, so in this case white can hane on top, and now it kind of hurts this L3. So when black comes here, white can put pressure on the group again, like this or with a cap move. Let's see what happened. So white jumps. This jump obviously shows black the intention, so black will jump too. Therefore, it's more interesting to play the hane here. If black comes out, at least you catch a stone and you make some damage on the bottom side, killing this L3. But if you play a jump here and black jumps out, then hane, it might be one step slow. I mean, the shape is still good, but you got a stone here and push your opponent one step ahead. And you also need to protect the right side with a move around here. Then he'll jump out again, and eventually he'll survive. But in the game, the dragon still died big. So white defends the right side. Okay, black Kosumi, clamp. This is a pretty nice move. Actually, it's good enough to play the hane. When black pulls back, then Keima. So we're back to this shape. Black is going to sacrifice that stone, okay? And attach here. This attach is good locally, but the problem for black is still this group on the right side, so he should jump again. Either like this or like this. That's an urgent move. So here in the lower left corner, white has the option to Nobi or attach or Sansan, but right now white played away, which is also fine. Double approach in the top right is very good. A bit strange to see that black goes for a Sansan here. Usually this move is played when black got some middle side extensions in place, so he can push and fight, but now he will be surrounded. The group can leave, but it's very painful to be surrounded like this with a triple approach. Therefore, for black it's more interesting to come out with a Kosumi towards the center, then when white Sansan, he can go for outside thickness this way. And forget about the corner, because in the end, white builds in the corner 10-15 points, but black has prospects to build in the top using the Hoshi and the Moyo potential, but now he got surrounded. So that's painful for black. Eventually that top right corner died. This is a large point. And now the top right can leave, even if white plays here, black will block, white can play again, black will block, and now white will lose one or the other stone, and black can make twice. But let's see what happens later. This Keima is very good, attacks the lower right corner, and black didn't seem to care. He kept going for large points. For white it's also big to play a move like this and extend on the left side, but I like the idea with the Keima because the group is still in danger, so black is supposed to run out, and if this happens, white can peep and keep chasing. Eventually black might leave, but it's painful. And after this kind of chase, white can still play on the left side, either a middle side extension or a corner approach. Anyway, black got a position on the left, but he kind of forgot about this big dragon. Here it's better for black to push. The Kosumi still doesn't give him eye shape. It's good to block here, then jump to build territory on the 5th line. In fact, for white, it's more interesting to jump here and try to push that black group into the top stones. So white is quite strong on the right side. Therefore, it's interesting to play from the outside and push this weak group in the direction where he's got stones. So playing here obviously will give territory on the right side, but black can go Kosumitsuke like this, then came out to the left. And now his group is out and escape. Therefore, white gain, this territory on the right side. It's a nice gain for white, but black also has the Moe on the left side. So this can still be playable for black. But black jumped to make the box on the left and kind of discarded this group in the middle. Keima, it's excellent, the right spot. And now again white plays on the right where it's strong and kinda allows black go to the left. But here it's more interesting to block him from the left because that's the direction for black to escape towards the top. And if this happens, and let's say black pushes, then no B, black comes on the right, you can jump here. Black doesn't have ice. Even if he comes inside, it's still going to die big. But playing like this, let's say black plays again Kosumitsuki like this, trying to get into the right, white no B to keep everything connected, then Keima to come out, so he escaped. So black already lost 2 opportunities to go out very easily with a Kosumi combined with Keima. He played the wrong Kosumi. And now white simply gets ahead. I think black had in mind some kind of wishful thinking where white will block here or pull back, then he can make a tiger mount and go out and create some I shape. Obviously white will get ahead and try to surround and destroy that I shape. So the cut was a little bit brave too. Then Atari, very good, and 1 space jump. So the group is already kind of surrounded and really difficult to create twice. This Kosumi is good, prevents the push and cut. This block I don't even think is necessary. It's more interesting to jump here because when black pushes down, you just pull back, he pushes again, you block. If he cuts like this, you answer everything, then you gotta check if this cut is a problem, and actually it's not. Push in the corner, Keima, and it's dead. If he cuts like this, you push several times, and then you bump, so not enough liberties inside. So like this, it's a disaster. Everything died on the right. So we have this block, and then surround. Also okay. He's a little bit more agile with the pushes and cuts, but actually it's not. In order to make some I shape for black, he should think about tiger mouth or a Keima like this. Because when white captures a stone, he already got some eyes here. But playing this move, when white Keima, there is no eye. I mean, if he plays a tiger mount and white plays the Keima and black blocks like this, it's at least half an eye because white can still start a ko. But this ko can backfire. Playing like that, 0 eyes. So now he tried some eye shape in this area. Let's see. Atari shape. Kosumi, so Atari from behind. Kosumi again. If he blocks here, Nobi. If he connects, push and force the eye. Pretty similar to what happened in the game. Yeah, it's okay for white to block here because it's still very difficult for black to create 2 eyes. So white peeps and push through. This will force the eye in center. So, I mean, if black connects here, the group is dead because it's got 0 eyes. So black realized he died and now he goes for a big left side. But it's really difficult to continue this game. Actually now, when we look on the left side, white can jump in the corner at c17 and simply leave. This will leave unconditionally, no ko, just leave. And then if black wants to build some more, you can also try to leave in this corner. Oh, actually this happened with c3. Yeah, this will almost kill the top right. Yeah, now it's pretty dead. But actually, he should play p18. And when p18 is played, on this move, he pulls back, and when you block, he leaves like this. Playing this move is the dead L formation. So Kosumi, very good. And now he's dead. Vital point. And the way to kill it's Hane, he blocks and push. So this sequence happened exactly at the end. 3 move sequence to kill the shape, but it could be killed right away. Anyway, Tsuke here is good. That's a nice move to invade when he's got Ogema. But Hane is not necessary. Just extend, black defense, then a 1 space jump. If he plays here, you come out. If you play something like this, you play an attach under. When he cuts, you have all these forcey moves and make some I shape. Well, actually this works too. But then white can play a hanging connection or just connect solid. Black will go down, then the shoulder hit and Hane and make a Sabaki. So very flexible play by white. Actually here, white should push along a couple of times to ruin the moyo, then run towards the right. So we have something similar. That stone is not important. Better separate or turn or hane under. Anyway, black can catch this stone, but actually it's good for black to connect underneath and chase the whole thing. White is still looking good. This is a nice jump towards the right. This block is good too. Then try to surround. Black pushes, but he ruins his own liberties. And here, it's impressive. Atari, then push, block, Atari, go out, all forced. Now black connected. If black plays Atari here, white will catch. Atari here, white will connect. Black needs to connect, and white goes down. So white loses the stones in the middle, but gets a huge topside. Now when white connected like this, it's strange that, when black connected f16, white shouldn't go h15. White should just catch the 4 stones, Atari here. And then no matter what black plays, Atari like this, you take the 4 stones and everything is connected. So it's time for black to resign. But this way, black got the stones on the left and he still hope it's enough territory, but the right side, it's really massive. Now white lives in the corner, very good. Oh, actually here, it was a little bit dangerous. Black can try this move. White will push, then cut. But this cut, black can resist with the move under. Atari here connect, then when come out, black will connect. If you block, connect again. Locally, it's only one eye. But black defends and now white leaves very comfortable. So this is a proper way to live in the corner. Alright. No Stesuji. Damage some more of the center, that's good. Okay. Some endgame. This is center, very good. That's a big point. This is not so big. It's just blocking a couple points. It's time to kill the corner. Hane and kill. This is like over 20 points. So when white plays a move here, black can just make the other eye. Now he's got 2 eyes in the corner. But I guess he's still losing the game big time. And that's pretty much it. Good to play this move in the corner, otherwise it becomes a seki. That's a small point. Yeah, finally the kill. A fatal blow. Impressive victory by white, but still one shouldn't lose the opportunity to catch some stones when it's just, 2 liberties, 1 Atari, and that's it. Enjoy the review and keep on killing them.